Well, you only need the light when it's burning low, only need the sun when it starts to snow, only know you love her when you let her go, only know you've been high when you're feeling low, only hate the road when you're missing home, only know you love her when you let her go. Hey guys, this is how to play Let Her Go by Passenger. I've simplified the lead line to make it playable for almost anyone that's following my channel, which is mainly absolute beginners, but I will also show you the chords to the song and the strumming patterns and as much of this as I possibly can to help you guys. First of all, let's get straight in for the intro, and you can find the tab and further help at andyguitar.co.uk by following the link in the description to my website and by subscribing to find tons more videos that are going to help you play little lead lines such as this. Okay, so as I say, this is just going to be the melody to make it appropriate for as many people as possible that are following my channel. We're starting off with your third finger, well, actually to start off, we're in standard tuning, but we have a capo at 7th fret. Every fret that I name after that will be proportionate to the capo, which I'm going to now see as open strings. So we have the capo 1, 2, 3, and I'm going to assign fingers 1, 2, 3 to those first 3 frets. So if we're playing the first fret, we're going to be using our first finger. If we're playing the 3rd fret, we're typically going to be using our 3rd finger, and so on. Start off with your 3rd finger at 3rd fret of the string 2. We then play the open E string and then come back to string 2. String 2, string 1, string 2. You don't have to lift your 3rd finger off here, it sounds okay just to play that melody. And then we come back to the 1st finger at string 2, fret 1. And there's only 3 notes to go in this pattern, which is repeated 3 times. So this is the bit to get. If this is already seeming, ooh, this is a bit challenging, get 3 more notes and we've cracked it. We're already doing it, okay? So we've gone through 1, 2, 3, 4. We add to that open 3rd string, middle finger, 2nd fret on that 3rd string, open to there, and then 1st finger to the note that the 1st finger was already on, 1st fret of the 2nd string. So those last 3 notes, 1, 2, 3, that's the open 3rd string. And then the whole thing, I'll try and keep these 2 together so you can see. Played normally but still slow. Because of the tempo of this song, it is a little fast. We do need to try and play this with down and up picking, what we call alternate picking. So picking alternate, going down, up, just throughout the sequence of notes that ends up happening in your song. If we do that, we get down, up, down, up, down, up, down. Just keeping it alternate regardless of the rhythm. And that we need to be able to do 3 times comfortably, but with a big pause, which we'll fill in a second. So if you can do this after a bit of practice, then you're at a standard to be able to take on the next part. If not, you need to keep working on that first bit, which you will see in the tab on the website, that it's exactly the same for the first part of each line. From there, the second part of the first line, so once we've done that, we go back to middle finger, 2nd fret of the 3rd string to the open E string. 1, 2. We just add those 2 notes to it. And again, get used to repeating that. Speed is not as important as keeping everything even. So if you're worried about not being able to do this fast enough, please don't. Yes, it won't quite sound up to tempo just yet, but it will bring on your guitar playing no end if you can keep the notes even, I should say. So keep all the space in between the notes, even if it's super slow. Dun, dun, all regular. That is the absolute essential bit. And then those last 2 are after a bit of a pause. And then we have the same sequence of notes again. Only this time it's the same 2 notes to start with, but we end on the first note of the whole riff, which is your 3rd finger on the 3rd fret of the 2nd string, proportionate to the capo. So all of that again, up until where we're at. That's where we're at. To finish the sequence, we play the same part again, up to where we would add a new sequence, which goes. So the notes are middle finger, 3rd string, 1st finger, 2nd string. We're going to use our little finger to play the 3rd fret of the 1st string, open E, and then 1, 2, 3. This part in particular will really help if you're looking at the tab, just to get the order of the notes totally correct. That last part was the new part. If you can, it will sound a lot more like the record if we do the little finger notes and then to the open with what we call a flick off. Pick and flick. For most people that follow my channel, this will be a step up and we'll start to really work that little finger. It might feel like it's going to rip all this kind of skin off from there. And if your little finger's throbbing already at being used, I really just would not go for this flick off. It's not crucial to be able to pull off the riff, but if we get it with a flick off, it can actually be easier to play, is the intention of it. So that last sequence of notes is certainly the trickiest. Let me just show it you one more time. A recap throughout the whole thing, dead slow for you guys to see for the final time. That happens twice to play the intro, and then we're into the rest of the song, which I'm going to show strumming with a pick, though it can be finger picked to some extent in a similar style of the intro, but I'm going to show it you with a pick. So the chorus to Let Her Go is a bar of F, and we want to play this as an F major 7. Now this is an F major 7 that we've added a third finger to and the little finger on here. That makes it very similar to the F bar chord, but makes it much easier than that bar chord to come to the C. So the F major 7 to a C. That change is much easier when played in this fashion. And it also, the major 7, exactly how it's done in the record, it sounds great with the feel of this song. Both of those are done for a bar, And then we have a G chord. You can play a G chord like this, or like this, or even like this. Whichever way is cool with you. There's no right or wrong for that G chord in particular, whichever way is most comfortable. And then to A minor. And then we have finally F for the bar, C, and then ending on the G. So if we were just to strum this on the beat, this would sound like, well, we only need the light when it's getting low, only need the sun when it starts to snow, only know you love her when you let her go. 1, 2, 3, 4, G, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. That happens the same again, nice and slow. 1, 2, 3, 4, C, to a G, to an A minor, to an F, C, and a G. The strumming pattern to this chorus changes from the first chorus in the song to later in the song. So at the start of the song, you want to pick the root notes and then everything else. What I call Bob Dylan folk strumming. So pick, strum, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. But the strumming for the rest of the entire song should be down, 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 up, down. So for each chord, for one bar, down, 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 up, down. If I walk through the chorus nice and slow for you guys, down, 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 up, change, down, down, up, change. Only need another way to let it go. And that will be exactly the same for the verses as well, which the chord sequence is a bar of each. Again, the chord sequence is available at andyguitar.co.uk. It's in the link below this video. A minor for the bar. All of these for the bar, unless said otherwise. So A minor, the F major 7, played the way that we did before. G to E minor. A minor, F, and this time stay on the G. So 1 and 2 and a 3 and 4 and a G and 2 and a 3 and 4 and a 1, 2, 3, 4 G. That happens twice, and then it's just verse, chorus, alternate for the entire rest of the song. So that verse in its entirety, 1, 2 and F and a G, E minor, A minor, F down, down, up, down, O G, down, down, up, down, up, down, same again. And then play the chorus and verse in the same fashion until the end of the song. That's how to play Let Her Go by Passenger on acoustic guitar. Remember to give this video a thumbs up down below and subscribe if you like what I do. And do check out the chord sheet at andyguitar.co.uk, which is, again, the link is in the description below.